Hello everyone, I'm SoylentWill and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. And, let's see, inventory right here. I think this is supposed to go in the lower level. So let's go see if we can do that and what that opens up for us. First and foremost. But I think we are going to backtrack a bit today. Just to the east. And we're going to head back to Vault 15, oddly enough. And, oops, this is not the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go. I can be stupid at times. I think we're all well aware of this. But we're going to leave these... I got to gather my friends at some point. I don't think it's dangerous down there. Why don't I do that? Hey, you can follow me again. I'm pretty sure I cleared it out. Let's go. Absolutely. And my other friends are in here, I think. Come on, Vic and Sulik.
What you be need?
Let's go.
What you be need?
That's it for now. And same with Vic. Thanks, pal. That's it. Let's head downstairs now. We're all a party. And let's do the best thing in the world, which is set a new quick save. We love quick saves. Okay. Down here, I think. So, like, it says use tanker fob here. So I'm going to go ahead and assume I can use it there and see what happens. That says I cannot get there, but I feel like that's lying. I feel like I can most certainly get there, and I'm almost there. Oh, it opened this door. Anything of interest in here? We've got a ladder. Okay. Just a room of computers. Can I actually access any of them? It is like the interact thing on that, but maybe I have to use 7. Oh, no, this one. Require nav comp installation. Okay, so I need to get a nav computer chip or whatnot. Okay. Okay, well, this is a fun room to have companions in. They're just going to block me. Like every single one of them. Come on, over here. There's no way I can get to there, all right? Come on now. You guys, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me, right? You got one way to go. Keep going that way, pal. Come on, get out of the way, Marcus. This is just tedious. My friends are not very friendly right now, I don't think. They're all trying to be my favorite is the problem. And you can only have one favorite is the problem. Why is this like a one tile walkway? Why can't we just live in a world where we don't have one tile walkways? Can I please get to the stairs or the ladder? Oh my goodness. The trouble of having friends. I don't think these computers will do anything. We might as well check. We're over here though, right? They just have look at, so we just fail to learn anything, I assume? Yeah. Sounds typical. Alright. And we did indeed use a bunch of our points, yeah. Because, what is our science at? 73? If that could get us... Yeah, I'll wait. Okay, let's just go upstairs. We've used that fob. Do we no longer have it now? No, we still have it. Doesn't seem to weigh anything. At least it doesn't tell me that it weighs anything. We use that and open that door. I assume that computer will be helpful once I have the nav part. Navcom? Sounds like navigating communications. No, we should see... Talk about... I think we have to talk to him, too. We've done good stuff, so let's see. I have some questions. I'm looking for some fuel. Does she have all the fuel around here? I could take a gander at their mainframe for you. Can you? Yeah, but it'll cost you. What's your price? I think I like you enough that I can do it for you now. Who do you want me to visit? Do it to the hebologist. I've slaughtered them. Like stealing candy from a baby. They'll never find me. What do you want from them? Never mind. Okay. I guess I have to steal it from the she? What about if I'd like you to hack a computer for me? The Hubologists. Never mind. Okay, well... Looking for some fuel. The she. I can get them. They're pretty protective of their info, and they've got some serious ice protecting their machines. Are you sure you want me to go after them? Yes, I need what they have. Alright, but, you know, might hit the fan. Anyways, can you transfer the fuel from their reserves to the tanker? Alright, check back with me in a day or two and I'll let you know. Thanks, bye. And I can just wait a day, but I'm heading somewhere anyways. I just wanted to get that going before I left. And we're going to have some fun here. Let's just go ahead and quick save and quick load. And hopefully that fixes us. Does not. We quick load again. Sometimes it's magic. Sometimes it's not. It is not. It is. Come on. Catch up. I can't believe, you know, sometimes it's these old games are just hard to run. What if I were to hit that and load game like this, thus ruining my quick save, but fixing the game? There we go. That's fine. I prefer that. We'll reestablish that quick save. We like doing that anyways, right? Early, often one of those things, you know? So we'll get into the next screen here. And I am indeed going to establish my quick save. Reestablished. Okay. Is this... No, we're doing alright. Okay, it's just when I'm running and moving. Okay, when I'm moving the screen, it doesn't do so great. Okay. Yeah, it's doing the thing. Okay, I saved. And now hopefully sometimes that just fixes it. There. If I just stop moving the camera so much, it's fine. I think. No, it's not at all. Lopan is dead. That he is. Oh, it's such a... Okay. There's a quick save. Let everybody catch up. My mouse is moving a little bit better. No? Okay, well, let's get here. If we can get there, then we can set the real quick save, which we can. Alright, this is lovely. So now we'll set the real quick save. And let's see, my car... How much gas is in it? It's about half a tank. I think we're doing alright. Let's head to the military base first. That gets us in line with where we want to get going. Alright. See how far we make it. That looks like a good spot to stop. And make a quick save. And continue traveling. Alright, let's go to this square. We can make it to NCR maybe, right? Okay, well nothing attacks the NCR. So let's go to Vault 15 and see if we run into anything. No problems, huh? Let's go to Vault 15. I think there's a computer down here I forgot to mess with. And I think it has goodies for me. Or at least a location that I am looking for. I think it's going to be a dice roll kind of thing, but... Because we're going to have to science it, I believe. But I do have 75 science, so it should be okay. I think that's what I was at. 70? No, maybe it was at 73. And I had 5 points I could put into it. Either way, let's go here. There's a doctor in here, but I don't think I have, like, intelligence or whatever necessary to, like, do a quest with him. Not intelligence, perception, perhaps. I certainly lack perception. Okay, I think we're going to bottom floor here. Going to 3. And it's down here, I think. Did I slaughter every single person here? I think I did. Nope, that's the wrong room. I think it's this one, right? This is a computer library terminal. And you access the computer and quickly scan all available files. You find the location of Vault 13 and copy it to your Pip-Boy. I didn't even need to science it or anything, huh? Yay! Now I should have the location of Vault 13, where we know there should be a Gek, and then we can actually go and save Arroyo. Right? I think I've done some steps where I've revealed something that hasn't really been revealed, but that's fine. So the game's going to be, it'll catch up with us. That's supposed to be a locker. Oofta. Either way, let's get on out of here. Gotta open the door every time. Come on. Work with me, game. Well, that's what I wanted. And so now we can head where my true destination for this episode is. And that is to Vault 13. The Holy Vault 13. Okay, I think the car's still good on gas, right? I didn't quick save, so let's just go ahead and just go like right here. Should be safe enough to just go over here and quick save, right? Just for safety. Now I have the location. Actually, can I just do it? Let's go to Vault 13. I'm pressing the button. Look, there it is. We're running low on gas, but that's fine. Vault 13. That's a new quick save for sure. Let's head on in to these familiar caves. No rats. The vault door is closed. Alright. Well, I don't know if I can screw this up, so let's quick save. Nope. It seems like it's a just open, let me in kind of thing. Maybe it's because I have a Pip-Boy. Oh, dear. Do not fear me, human. I do not intend to harm you. I am Gruthar, leader of the Deathclaw Pack. Why have you come here? Let's see. I'm looking for something called a Gek. I was told I could find one here. A Gek? Is that not a small lizard? No, wait. That is a gecko. I'm sorry. But I do not know what a Gek is, nor where it can be found. Will you let me in to look for it? I am sorry, but I do not allow just anyone to wander these halls. I am responsible for the safety and all who live here, and I must exercise caution. Let's see here. Yeah, you don't know me well enough to trust me. What if I could what if I could help you out somehow in return to you allow me to look around? Gruthar stares intently at you for a moment. You would be interested in helping us. Yes, I sense little evil in you. Very well. I shall place my trust in you. Thank you. There are many machines here, machines built by humans. Deathclaw hands cannot use these machines. However, there is one machine that understands questions. It understands questions. I ask it to run the other machines and it obeys. This machine no longer listens. It will no longer run the other machines. We are out of food and water. I have ordered raids on the human lands so that we may survive. I'm not proud of this, and I would put an end to it. If you repair this machine, I will be able to feed my people once again. I will gladly stop the raids. Will you agree to this? Let's see. I will do what I can for you. Thank you. The machine in the Vault Control Center is on the 3rd level. If you can repair it, please do so. I'm placing my trust in you. Please do not betray it. You are welcome here. Let's see. I guess just thanks. I'll get on it. Alright. Well, there's a human here. Let's go talk to him. Hello, sir. You're the doctor? Hello, I'm Joseph the herbalist. What can I help you with? I wanted to ask you some questions. What would you like to know? Are you a prisoner here? No, I'm not a prisoner. I stay because I'm needed here. I've learned to accept the fact that some of my patients are Deathclaws. That's very commendable of you. Let's see. Yeah. What would you like to know? Can you leave here if you want? Yes, I can, and often do. I have to collect my herbs from time to time, and I've never been stopped. I used to wonder if the Deathclaws were secretly following me, or whether or not they would stop me if I tried to leave. So one day I put that theory to test. I traveled to another town and stayed there a week or so. Before returning, when I got back, I was warmly welcomed. Gruthar, the pack leader, came to me privately and personally thanked me for coming back. No, I am definitely here because I want to be. All right. Let's see. What can you tell me about the Deathclaws? Well, let's see. Deathclaws appear to be mutated Jackson's chameleons and the horned variety. There are a lot of similarities still present, but an even greater number of differences. The mutation factor is quite high. The species is highly intelligent, about the equivalent of an 8-year-old, with some individuals reaching human normal level. Their learning capacity is very high, and they are capable of abstract thought and reasoning. Although they do not have vocal cords, the Deathclaws seem to mimic human speech much the same way a parrot does. I have yet to discover the exact mechanism behind this, so I'm unable to say more at this time. Socially, they are pack animals with a very rigid code of ethics. They are led by an alpha male who rules with mutual consent of the pack. They appear to be extremely loyal to the pack as a whole, treating it as family unit rather than having individual families as humans do. Their sense of right and wrong is very well defined. They do follow a code of ethics that is enforced by the pack as a whole. Violence is never used as a solution to a problem among the pack, as far as I can see. There's been no capital crimes committed here, so I can't say how those are handled. That's about all I can think of for now. I hope this helps you. Wow, I'm impressed with your knowledge. What would you like to know? How did you come to be here in the first place? I was gathering some herbs one night when a voice called to me out in the darkness. I've been watching you, it said, and I know you're a healer. Are you dedicated to your art enough to heal someone foreign to you? Someone whom you may consider an enemy? I answered that I respected all life, and I would do my best to heal the injured, regardless of who or what they were. I thought it was some thief or raider who had gotten himself hurt and needed a doctor. You can't begin to imagine my surprise when a couple of Deathclaws stepped out of the night with an injured companion. Somebody had shot him real good. I told them I couldn't work on him where we were, so they blindfolded me and brought me here. I've been here from that day forward. No, you haven't. You said you left. Well, I mean, I guess there's that period of time. You're considering you've still lived here. You just went on vacation. Okay. Let's see. You are a truly dedicated man who deserves recognition. Let's, placate him. What would you like to know? Thanks for the information. I'm heading out now. Well, I mean, that was some good info. Right? A little world building. Can we talk to this guy? Of course I can get there. Forgive, I no speak well. I try talk you. Who are you? I Thurn. Who you? Let's see. It's a pleasure to meet you, Thurn. I'm Willard. You want what? Let's see. What are you doing here? I guard hall. Safety pack goal. Okay. We'll continue on. I'll be leaving now. Oh, wait. Let's tell him he's doing a great job. Well, just passing the time. I'm going downstairs, actually. And was it the second level or the third level? I don't remember. He told me. It's the third level. Okay. Well, let's go on down here. Hey, there's a human. A young woman in metal armor. Well, I'll be. How are you doing, Willard? I hope everything worked out for you at the squat. Dahlia, thanks to you, things worked out great. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. It was my pleasure to do what I could for you. So, what can I help you with? I have some questions for you. What do you want to know? She's not a prisoner. We know all that stuff, right? Well, let's see what she can tell me about the Deathclaws. I don't know any more about them than you do, I guess. I'm still trying to get used to them talking to me instead of tearing my head off and using this for a golf ball. It's scary, you know? Yes, it is in a lot of ways. Sure. What do you want to know? How did you come to be here? After I left the squat, I didn't know what to do with myself. I figured I'd just drift into another town and another hired gun job. So I was wandering the desert, trying to decide exactly where I should go. Well, one day, I was looking for a good place to camp. I was getting late, and I didn't want to be out in the open for after dark. Off in the distance, a ways, I thought I saw a campfire, so I decided to see who was there. Okay, more. So I sneak up on the campsite, and there are these two Deathclaws sitting around the fire just chatting away. Idiot I am. I let out a little cry of surprise, jumped up and turned to run right into the arms of another Deathclaw. Okay, standing right behind me. Anyway, to make a long story short, it took a while for me to realize that I wasn't about to be put on a spit and barbecued. Instead, I was brought here and interviewed by Gruthar. Now I can live here if I want. That's interesting. Will you barter with me? This person will not barter with you. Thanks, I'll talk to you later. Fantastic. Okay, don't we have... Maybe... Is it on me, or do I have it on Marcus? Or... Ideally, I don't have it in the trunk. It's a blue memory module. That's not what I want. There's some, like, voice-activated thing, right? Marcus. Over this way. Marcus, I want to trade stuff with you. I think I gave you some stuff I wanted to keep, right? Is it this? Yes, computer voice module. And I just kind of... I mean, I'm holding on to those for fun, but I do want kind of my badge back. Thank you. Okay. That's it for now. Thank you, Marcus. Can we talk to you? Greetings, human. Hello, who are you? I am called Voldus. Voldus, maybe? Yeah, and you are? Glad to meet you. I'm Willard. How may I serve you? What is your job? I'm currently guarding this area of the vault against any unauthorized personnel. I see. How may I serve you? Let's see. Well, just passing the time. I don't want to insult stuff. Am I allowed to go in here, by the way? They don't seem to be mad if I go in here, right? Okay, well, how about I do this? Wait, can I just... F6. And it's 2, right? Fail. There we go. I unlocked it. I will take all of this. Do I have to hold shift to continue sneaking? I don't know. Okay, well, let's hit it with the 2 button. There we go. We got it unlocked. Having some... Oh, dear. What is that? A water chip. I don't think I need that. I don't need any of this, but I'm taking all of it. Right? Except for the water chip, because it's, like, worth nothing. Is this going to be locked? It is. I fail. Well, let's try again. Try again until we succeed. There we go. I'm going to actually quick save before I continue to loot. Just because we got the door wide open. There we go. We got a Gek. We got a Gek. We don't even have to help them. But, you know, come on now. We're going to help them, right? We are stealing from them. I gain 25 XP, which is fantastic. It's an empty locker, but it did have experience attached to it, right? There we go. Take all of that. I think I bought one of those doctor's bags just to help my doctor skill if I need it. Let's see here. You're going to be locked too, I'm sure. Yeah, I got 4,000 XP for getting the Gek. That's awesome. I failed, so try again. It's probably hard to unlock it from the side like that, but you know, you do you, and the rest of us will do us. Okay, let's just open it, please. And, ooh, I need those. Navcom parts. Yay! Did I get a XP for that? These are computer parts that look like the slot. They slot into the interior of a machine. The fact that they say Poseidon Oil and navigation computer on them leads you to believe they fit in the Poseidon Oil navigational computer. Yay! Other important thing for the game. Okay, well, let's continue to loot. Excuse me. Is it not locked? It's not locked. Gotcha. I mean, they're empty, so why would they be locked? Anyways, I'm allowed to go back here, right? Okay, stop. You not go here, place off limits. What is this place? This is hatchery, pack mother inside, eggs inside, eye guard, all pack guard. All of pack guard. Okay. I'll be leaving then. That's fine. I was supposed to come down here and fix a computer, not talk to the pack mother. So let's go where the big computer is and talk to this human, maybe. Human. See, hello there. I'm Jim, or Jimmy. What you up to? Just, let's see. Hi, Jim. I'm Willard. Can I ask you some questions? What would you like to know? What do you do here? Well, we're having some computer problems, and I'm looking into it. Unfortunately, my forte is software, not hardware. What's the problem? The voice interface to the mainframe has failed, so Gruthar can't give the system instructions for running the vault. The food and water processors have already shut down. The power systems could very well be next. Why not just give it a keyboard input? Well, you see, that's the weird part. The system refuses to accept keyboard input. I'm at a loss to what to do at this point. Mind if I take a look at it? Let's see. Yes, Gruthar mentioned this to me and asked me to take a look. Do you mind? You can't make matters any worse than they already are. Go right ahead. All right. I need to ask you a couple things first. What's all this machinery for? It's the mainframe computer. Support much that we already know. Okay. Isn't this the Vault Overseer room? Normally the Vault Overseer would be stationed here, but the Vault 13 has been fully automated. Why? I mean, isn't that unusual? I don't know the full story, but at one point in the Vault's history, there was a rebellion. The Overseer was either killed or overthrown. I'm not sure which. Anyway, the leaders of the revolution didn't want to entrust the fate of the people to another Overseer, so they installed this mainframe. The records say it was purchased from, what was that name? I remember, the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh yeah, nothing malevolent from then. Malevolent. Yes. Okay. Anyways, can you tell me about this Brotherhood? No, I'm sorry, I have no information on them. This all happened ages ago, and never found any references to them other than this one. However, it's my understanding that the Brotherhood was a military outfit, and there are some ruins of what appear to be a military base west of here. That may be what's left of them. All right, let me ask you some other things then. What would you like to know? Are you here in the vault because you want to be? Oh yeah, I've liked it ever since I stumbled upon the place, and I don't really want to leave. I've always been a loner and don't much care for people. No offense intended. None taken. Can relate. To some extent, you know. What would you like to know? What do you think about the Deathclaws? Well, in some ways I admire them for what they are and what they are trying to become. In other ways, they scare the hell out of me. It makes sense. I don't think I'll ever get used to the fact that they're as smart as I am. Well, some of them are that smart. Do you think they're a threat to human society? Oh, absolutely. They are far superior to us physically, and they are our equals mentally. That makes them a pretty big threat. However, it all comes down to morals and ethics in the end. Fortunately, they seem to be an ethical and morally well developed. Yes, I see what you mean. What would you like to know? I'll be going now. Can I just go ahead and do this and use from my... No, not that. Let's see. Open up, look inside. Mass circuit boards, you find a system that has been deliberately sabotaged. One of the circuit boards, the voice recognition module, is beyond repair and must be replaced. Now all you need to do is find a replacement module. Okay, now let's actually use what I want to from here. Where was it? The voice module. You install the module to the terminal, the system is repaired. Voice interface. The system is working fine now. Can I science it, though? That's all it tells me? Do you say thanks? You should let Gruthar know that you fixed the computer. Okay. Will do. And Gruthar was on, like, the first level, I think? Oh, yes. We're definitely over here. This is what I'm talking about now. I can't get there, but I certainly can once I open that door. You see a robed figure. You drop a quick save, just in cases. Hello, I'm Goris. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? Hi, I'm Willard. Yes, I'm from the outside. I'm from outside the vault. It's a pleasure to meet you, Willard. So you're an outsider. I've seen a few like you. Some are staying here in the vault, but you look different. You appear to be more seasoned, if you know what I mean. I'll bet you've been around a bit and accomplished things, am I right? Yes, I've had some adventures. Say, if you wouldn't mind answering some questions, could I tell you some of my adventures in return? I guess? It's a deal. I would love to hear anything about you can tell me. What would you like to know? What are you doing here? I'm a student of sorts. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about the world and different cultures that have developed. Right now, I'm studying the culture of the Deathclaws are forming and comparing it into human development along similar lines. I've acquired just about all the information I need here. It would help my research a great deal if I could do some traveling. However, I don't want to go it alone, if you know what I mean. So you're a scholar. That's quite an accomplishment in today's world. Yeah, that's what I'll say. You're a scholar. What would you like to know? Let's see, what do you know what happened to the people who used to live in the vault here? They were captured by a group called the Enclave. Gruthar and the pack were forced to aid in their capture. They had no choice since they were slaves at the time. The fate of humans has weighed heavily on Gruthar's mind. He never really forgiven himself for his complicity in the affair. The humans were taken alive, but who knows what has happened to them since. Let's see. Sometimes we're forced into doing distasteful things by situations outside of our control. Gruthar should learn to forgive himself. I don't know. How about we just ask some questions? What would you like to know? What can you tell me about Gruthar? Gruthar is not the monster that he appears to be. He genuinely cares about all of us here and is doing everything he can to ensure our safety and survival. All of us trust him with our lives. I don't know what else I can say about him. You would have to get to know him and judge for yourself. Sensible. Okay. I'll not make any snap decisions about him. He deserves better. Sure, let's talk about other things. How long have you been here? A few months, actually. I came here from the coast a while back. Wow, you're pretty new here yourself. If you don't mind, I need to know more. Let's see. Do you have any information? The Enclave you spoke of. No, only what I've told you. Wait, there is one other thing. The Enclave showed an interest in some ruins to the west of here. Why, I don't know. That's about it. Okay. Well, every bit of information helps. I thank you for it. I guess we'll ask him if he's a prisoner here. No, I can leave at any time I like. I haven't done so because I don't want to travel alone. I'm pretty tough and I can take care of myself. But I would still be one person alone in the desert. I don't like traveling alone either, so I can't blame you. What would you like to know? I want to know, what you can tell me about the Deathclaws here. These aren't your average Deathclaws, as I'm sure you've noticed. They've had their intelligence enhanced by some means not understood by them. It was done by a group of humans known as the Enclave. It seems this Enclave needed an army, and they chose Deathclaws because of their ferocity, physical prowess, and, well, you get the picture. Anyway, the only thing lacking in Deathclaws was their intelligence. They needed to be smart enough to understand, complex commands, but not so smart that they would be a threat to those in charge. So the Enclave started messing with a virus or some such thing and injected into Deathclaws with it. This virus is known to mutate humans into some sort of super beings. So the Enclave wanted to see what it would do to Deathclaws. Well, a result was a breed of Deathclaws so smart they could see that they were destined for slavery, so they played dumb until they could gain their freedom, and here they are. Let's see, that's incredible. You seem very knowledgeable. Can I ask you more? You mentioned that you wanted to do some traveling. How about joining me? Goris hesitates, and you get the feeling you're being carefully scrutinized. I would be honored to join you. Yes! Alright, we got a Deathclaw, and we've got a super mutant. The super mutant might be leaving, I'm not gonna lie. But I like the Deathclaw. Because this is my max right now due to my perk. I can have 4 companions, and I do indeed have 4 companions, and it's lovely. But the next, we're going to get... Okay, I don't think I talked to you. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see. Hello, I'm Ariel. I don't think I've seen you before. Who are you? Hello, Ariel. My name is Willard. Yes, I'm new here. It's a pleasure to meet you. What can I help you with? No. I'd like to ask you some questions. All right. Are you treated all right by the... I assume so. I mean, this is a lot of stuff that's just kind of repetitive, I guess. So tell me, Ariel, why are you so sad? What is that? My husband recently died. Oh no, I miss him and I'm having problems adjusting, that's all. I'm so sorry to hear that. How did it happen? My husband and I were traveling in a caravan on its way to New California Republic. We wanted to start a new life for ourselves and our daughter, Sandy. Unfortunately, the caravan was attacked by raiders one night. They were incredibly brutal. They killed everyone, men, women, and children. Rand, my husband, died trying to defend Sandy and me. We were to die next when a miracle occurred. I was holding Sandy behind me, trying to keep her from the monster that had shot Rand. He stood next to my husband's body and laughed at me and aimed... Oh, this is awful. And aimed his gun at my head. Suddenly, this huge claw came out of the darkness, grabbed him from behind, and well, goodness that Sandy didn't see what happened next. Anyways, the raiders were being wiped out by this group of Deathclaws. The one that saved Sandy and me stood near us and talked to me. He kept reassuring me that I was safe, that he was sorry that he couldn't have gotten there sooner to help us. Afterwards, the Deathclaws brought us here. Wow, what a story. Yeah, thank goodness that you and your daughter are safe. I must be going now. I don't want to ask her those other questions that I know the answers to. So, we've gotten what we needed from this place. I mean, we could go and check the second floor. Right? Let's not be monsters. We are still playing an RPG where we loot stuff, right? Do our due diligence and check for lockers of any sort. Do I see lockers in the walls? No. I see some people to talk to. See people. I don't think any of these are like desks that are loot. No, that's just a table. This looks less than lootable, but there is this interesting chap over here. Oh, there's also more Deathclaws. Imagine that. Welcome, traveler. I am called Gordon. I am the Shrine Keeper. What can I help you with? It's a pleasure to meet you, Gordon. I'm Willard. Can I ask you some questions? Certainly, you may. Who is this shrine dedicated to? This shrine is dedicated to an unnamed hero known only as the Vault Dweller. He or she was the savior of all who lived here several decades ago. We do not know what became of our savior, but he or she lives in our minds and hearts. I like that they don't know. That's better than the male statue in the NCR, I think. Okay, I see. Very commendable, Gordon. Can I ask you some more questions? I should tell him that I'm, related to this Vault Dweller. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know why he stays here, but can we look at some of his stuff? Like, what is that? That looks like a unique asset. It's a symbol. You see nothing out of the ordinary. It's an emblem. It appears to be a religious emblem. Okay, well, let's talk to this person. Might as well. Hello, Sulik lookalike. Is there something I can help you with, stranger? Yes, I'd like to ask you some questions. Who are you? My name is Matt. Does it matter? I guess not. Okay, I'll just leave. Will you talk again, or is there something I can help you with, stranger? Ask some questions. I'll be leaving now. I know he's not a prisoner here. Okay, Sulik, well, thanks for opening that door for me, because I was going to go talk to this fella. Oh, I didn't see you standing there. That's okay. We all space out at times. Say, you look rather down. May I ask why? I was born 2 months premature. When I was 1, I was dropped on the porch. When I was 2, I had pneumonia. When I was 3, I got chickenpox. When I was 4, I fell down the stairs and broke 6 ribs. When I was 5, my uncle was decapitated by a watermelon. Okay. When I was 6, my parents hit me in the head with a shovel. When I was 7, I lost my right index finger to my pet rat. When I was 8, my dog Spike got hit by a tractor. When I was 9, my mother lost her arm to a rabid Brahmin. When I was 10, my sister was torn to bits by a pack of dogs. When I was 11, my grandfather killed himself because I was ugly. When I was 12, my grandmother killed herself because I was ugly. When I was 13, my father poked out his eyes with a pitchfork in a drunken stupor because you were ugly. When I was 14, my brother lost his hand to a wallaby. When I was 15, my aunt choked to death on a chicken bone. When I was 16, I lost my cousin to a badger. When I was 17, I cut off my left big toe with a hoe. When I was 18, my father lost his right leg to the same tractor that killed my dog. When I was 19... Let's see. Okay, I get the picture. Let's see. I'm truly sorry you've had so much pain in your life. Hopefully things have gotten better. Well, there I was, traveling through the desert, when my Brahmin falls over dead. About when I realized I was low on water and I hadn't had a drink in quite a while. I'm sorry. Later, my bones began to ache, my head started to hurt, my bowels became loose, and I got this rash that just wouldn't go away. It was time to sit down and die. Well, there I was sitting in the desert, waiting for a world to swallow my miserable existence when a pack of deathclaws shows up. Well, I'm thinking to myself, this is it. Now I can die. I wind up as a pile of deathclaw shit on the middle of the desert. But no, fate had yet another cruel card to play against me. You see, these deathclaws didn't kill me. Instead, they gave me water. They brought me here, gave me this room, gave me food, cleaned up, and now they won't let me leave. I know they're fattening me up for some unknown, horrible fate. I keep telling them that I would probably taste better if I was leaner, but they don't. It does no good. They just smile, if you can call it that, and pat me on my head and say, "Don't worry, human. Things will get better." We both know what that means. Anyway, to make matters worse, then they started giving me some sort of medication. It was making me gassy, so I stopped taking it, and it's a good thing I did. I think I was some sort of mind control pill, because I started to feel like things weren't actually as bad as I thought. Anyway, that's about it. I'm just waiting for the dinner bell to chime so that they can feast on my bloated body. Any more? I've got to get out of here. Please tell me that you don't have any children. Nope. When I was turned 22, this strange fungus started to grow on my testes. Stop. I don't want to know. Lovely. On that note, why don't we call it an episode? So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care.